Yeah, I see it.
Welcome, come in. Welcome to the Ma Jellison Library, YMCA,
Thank you very much.
Estes Park, Colorado.
Wonderful. How are you today, David?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Maida. Well, this is our junior library, we call it. It's for the young adults and also children. And this was set up, the library itself was built in 1964, and about halfway through that period, 50 years, they decided to make a children's library separate from the adult library because of the noise children make, and they can run around and play. We have our kindergarten area, which is for the kids up to about 5 years of age, and we have a lovely fireplace, and I can turn that on for you if you like.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
And then young adult and award-winning graphic novels are on this side, and then we have mystery collections plus uh, historical holidays. Every little section has its special emphasis, if you will. We have our drawing table where the kids can come and be creative.
Wonderful. And could you show us upstairs as well?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We also have the bathrooms here in the lower area of the library, but up the stairs we have the adult library.
And what can we expect to find upstairs?
Well, you're going to find all of the classics and the fiction, mystery, biography, adventure, et cetera, et cetera. Uh, it's also Christmas time, so we've got up all our decorations. This particular shelf, the wall, is all about Colorado. Estes Park, Rocky Mountain National Park, also the characters that came and went over the years, as you can imagine, as the West was one. And then back from here, this is all fiction. And on this side, this is all mystery. And boy, mystery is so popular for Americans. And then over here, we have the Western fiction, which isn't quite as popular as it was when I was a kid. We don't have as much, cowboys and Indians anymore. And then we also have science fiction. People come in all the time to do puzzles. Randy, one of our librarians, has just finished this puzzle. And it's really nice because we can set out all the pieces and you can come in for an hour or all day and just work on the puzzle. We always have the fire going, especially in the wintertime with the snow, and it's very cozy. Yeah.
Could you share a little history about the place?
Yes. Well, I can show you the picture of the Jellisons,
That'd be great.
yeah, the Jellisons were very, what's the word I'm looking for? Strong supporters of the YMCA. And when Ma Jellison died, Mr. Jellison contributed all the money to build this nice library in 1964. And we love the knotty pine and the big boulders they use on the outside. Unfortunately, with the snow and everything, it's hard to see right now. But started with just a small collection of books, but over the years, people have donated. The librarians, like Robert Beach, who is the librarian now, he he has a budget where he can buy a certain number of books every year. And so we keep it churning, as you will, keep the books turning over. If they're not being read, we give them away, or take them down to the used bookstore, and then fill the shelves with newer works. Yeah, we do keep the classics. We have a whole section of classics, Hemingway, Dylan Thomas, all the great Dickens, yeah, Kafka, and all that. And then we have someone donated a wonderful Spanish galleon replica that gets a lot of attention from the children. They all want to come and touch it and play with it, but it's expensive, so we keep it up here. All right, and we have newspapers and magazines for those who want to come in and just spend an hour rather than try to read a book here.
And do you have a favorite genre?
Well, yeah, actually, science fiction. Yeah, I love it. Since I was a teenager, and here I am 70, and it's like, I'm still reading it.
What do you like about science fiction?
Possibilities. Yeah, about, maybe the future will be better than we or I expect, right? Because sometimes when I look out and see the damage we've done to the planet, it's like, what can we hope for? But hopefully the kids coming up will have some better ideas than we did.
What brought you here to work?
Well, I was in Europe for about 7 years, and there was a medical emergency in my family, and I was asked to come back. My sister had medical issues, and she's doing better, and she recommended, she was here at the Y after high school back in 1973, and so she always remembered it as being, this great job, and for retirees, it's wonderful. And do you want me to describe? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, because I don't get paid. I'm a volunteer. I work half a week, 28 hours, and I get a free room, 3 meals a day, free Wi-Fi, laundry, no utilities, basically. And I love it. Yeah, I really do. And I'm always suggesting to people that they, especially the older retirees, say, look into it. Go to the webpage, look at the jobs available, and see. Because for me, they're going to have to wrench me out of here with a crowbar because I'm not going anywhere.
How long have you been here already?
I've been here a year, a little over a year, but I was also over at Snow Mountain Ranch, which is near Granby, Colorado, if you have a map available, and enjoyed that very much for one summer, but prefer Estes Park. Closer to my sister, closer to the Front Range in Denver. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you mentioned before you spent some time in Hungary. How was
Did.
your time there? What brought you there? And then what was your experience with the language?
Well, I was there because I have a niece and a nephew who are Hungarian. Their mother is Hungarian, and they grew up there. My brother was stationed there during the Balkan Wars. He was at a NATO base near a little town called Kaposvár in Hungary. And I fell in love with it. I thought it was great. It's a beautiful country. The people are a little reticent. They're not like Americans say, hey, how you doing? It takes a little while to get to know them. The language was very hard, but I found out through my niece and nephew, they weren't so concerned about me learning Hungarian as they were to learn American English. They saw a lot of Brits coming over, and all of their cousins live here in America, so they were more interested in learning the slang from America than from England, and it made all the sense in the world. So I'd learned enough Hungarian to go into a grocery store, buy my groceries, go into a bar and get a beer, that kind of thing, where and rent an apartment. But as far as conversational, it's just too hard. I really just didn't feel like it was worth the effort. Because I also learned a little bit of Slavic, because I would go up into Slovakia, Czechia, Slovenia, and Croatia, and really loved it. I don't think much of Romania, just between you and me, but everywhere else was really sweet. Everybody was very kind.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so you mentioned you picked up the basics so you
Yep.
could get by. What were your techniques to learn those basic phrases and to interact with people?
Yeah. Well, a lot of times I would take an index card and cut it in half, and I had a standard, please, thank you, good morning, good evening, where's the bathroom, how much is a beer, just those things that I would use a lot, and I'd keep them in my wallet. And anytime I was on transit or on a train trip, I'd pull it out and just go over it. And I had it for all those countries I just mentioned, Slovenia and Croatia and Austria. So I picked up a little bit of each language, but I didn't spend a lot of time learning, again, conversational. Everybody in Europe speaks English. It's really true, especially the young kids, because they learn it from kindergarten till 12th grade. Like my niece, she took it every year. My sister-in-law, who was Hungarian, had learned English. While I was there, she was, I think, 12 years old. Her mother didn't know she spoke English because she had a little playmate whose family was from America working there. And so they talked all the time in English, but she never spoke it to her mother because she had no need to. Does that make sense? Yeah. It was just one of those situations where the mother, when she heard her speak it, perfect English, perfect American English, the mother came over and said, "Where did you learn that?" And she said, "Tracy, down the street. We talk all the time. We're playmates." And it was very sweet, yeah.
Nice. Uh-huh. And a lot of our students tend to be shy, so when they are trying to speak English, they are usually a little shy to practice it, especially with foreigners.
That's correct.
You were in a foreign country and you had your note cards that you took.
That's correct.
Were you nervous to try to practice, or what advice would you give?
I was, but being older, I knew it wasn't that important. In other words, give it a shot. They'll correct you, or they'll open up to you because you're making an effort, or they won't. And you can't control anything about that. So just give it your best shot. All the time, and I love how you say that they're shy. It's not that they're reluctant. It's just that they're afraid to make a mistake, and that's not important. Just give it a shot, and repetition, practice, and people will correct you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, David. That was really helpful. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.